Dragon Knight, which the reason why it's down here at B, I like that it has anti-heal and such, and the spear drop can legitimately just kill people, but way easy to dodge, especially now that you have a bunch of wind chasers going around, which I think should be popping up in more numbers. As well as Ninja being able to just walk out of most of their damage skills. It's a little annoying. You have to kind of set up. You can only really use a spear drop after a setup skill. Then we have Kuragakure, also known as Shadow Owl. They can actually do a decent amount of damage in PvP if your team has enough tanky people and CC going around, and you just want to blast damage. It's a pretty good option. Very similar to down here in the C tier with Mechanician. The problem being they kind of have to stand still, which is the main issue between the two here. Then we also have Judge right here. Which has the break reduction, can grab Tenacity Ball for Tenacity down. The thing is, a lot of people are building block so that your EM Chain Strike damage just does not scale in most situations, as well as the Tornado. Now, especially with the pets, everyone has knock-up resistance at this point. Down here in the D tier, it was, I believe, just Berserker by itself, but with the introduction of the new wind stuff going on, as well as earth options, it's coming up a little bit. I don't know if you want to say that mech got worse, which it did, kind of, because most people have ways to get at least a little bit of healing. A bunch of fairies have healing on their skills as well, which all their summons are extra targets for your healing. Now let's go into PvE. We have Mechanician, highest output damage in the game. The second being Shadow Owl or Kuragakure. And the gulf of these two, I'll have to do some more testing soon to see the exact amount. But it's weird because this really needs crit. This doesn't really care about crit. So it's hard to test it on the same character. But it seems to be like at least 20% difference in score and things like Elemental Realm and things like this. Then we have Priest, which just allows you to hit those numbers, which the attack boost, the crit boost, things like this. Then down here at A tier, which is both of these, I want to point out, both of these are only 5 to 10% worse than Kuragakure or Shadow Owl, but they are notably worse in their damage output. That's why I put them down here. And the B tier, these are ones that do good burst damage, like their damage when you do their thing are very high. They just don't get to do their thing very often. Perfect Blade, Blazing Owl is able to have a good uptime if you're spamming the passive ability. And they haven't fixed it, so I'm assuming it's intended. Down here in the C tier, we have Judge, Gladiator, and Wind Chaser. All three deal low damage, but they deal it fast enough that they're not down here in the D tier, which is Berserker, which is made for PvP. It gets primarily its full resets for killing players, half resets for killing monsters. That's why it's down here. Down here, Mech does damage. The main reason why it's way down here is armor up here. Let me know what you guys think down below. Until next time, guys.